In a world forgotten by time, where the threads of memory have frayed into dust, a breath awakens. In the heart of an ancient, silent forest, a baby rests in a cradle woven from glowing light. He opens his eyes slowly, as if discovering existence for the very first time. A soft murmur escapes his lips, a sound like a single perfect water droplet rippling through the still air, and in the distance an echo answers. The sound of wings. Slow, heavy, ancient wings, beating a rhythm that shakes the very soul of the land. From the deepest shadows between the colossal trees, a horse emerges, but this is no ordinary steed. Its coat is the color of a starless midnight, and from its powerful shoulders sprout wings, vast and dark, stretching far beyond reason. They seem to drink the light from the air. The baby, cradled in his nest of light, watches without fear. He reaches out a tiny hand, his fingers uncurling toward the magnificent creature. The winged horse steps closer, its movements deliberate and silent despite its size. It lowers its great head, its eyes like pools of liquid obsidian reflecting the child's own innocent gaze. A voice rumbles, not from its mouth, but from the air around it, deep and echoing with the weight of ages. You have called for me, little one, for longer than you can possibly imagine. The baby doesn't startle. Instead, a soft laugh bubbles up from his chest. It's a laugh full of pure, simple innocence, yet underneath it lies a strange, unsettling current of knowing, as if he understands the ancient pact being acknowledged. The horse seems to understand, too. It straightens its powerful form and spreads its wings. A sudden wind stirs the silent forest. The ancient trees bow their heads as if in reverence. The shadows on the ground shift and writhe, disturbed from a long slumber, as something old and powerful awakens. The baby coos, a sound of wonder. The horse's voice returns, a reassuring murmur. Do not fear. I am here for you. With a single, powerful downbeat of its wings, they rise from the forest floor. The cradle of light lifts with them, and together they ascend into the sky. They become a silhouette, floating above mountains that seem to breathe in slow, deep slumber, and over vast, dark seas that reflect the faces of forgotten gods in their glassy depths. Clouds swirl around them, not of water, but of memory and mist. They whisper secrets in a language older than words. As they climb higher into the twilight expanse, a new voice joins the chorus, flowing from the very fabric of the sky itself. It is genderless, timeless, and all-encompassing. You walk toward your destiny, child of the first breath. The great horse shivers beneath the baby, a tremor of recognition and perhaps fear. She's found us, the horse murmurs, its voice tight, the keeper of the veils. The baby simply tilts his head, his gaze calm and curious, as if he understands the gravity of the name. Ahead of them, the swirling mists begin to coalesce. Light forms, weaving itself into a massive, shimmering gate. It appears to be made of solidified mist and captured memories, faces and places flickering within its structure. Without slowing, they pass straight through it. The world beyond the gate is unlike anything before. It is a realm alive. The sky is dark, but not empty. It's filled with floating, crystalline shards of glowing dreams, casting a soft, ethereal light on the landscape below. The ground itself seems to breathe in a slow, rhythmic pulse. The trees do not have leaves, but instead hum with a low, resonant frequency. And from the strange, dream-lit landscape, a silent figure approaches. The figure is tall and draped in robes that seem woven from shadow and starlight. As she draws near, the winged horse lands softly and bows its head in deep respect. The baby's eyes, which have been watching everything with serene curiosity, begin to glow with a faint internal light. The child has answered the call. The horse announces that the figure steps forward, revealing a face that is neither old nor young. Her eyes are the most striking feature. They hold entire galaxies swirling with nebulae and dying stars. Her voice is soft, yet carries an undeniable power that commands the very air to be still. You have finally arrived. She looks at the child, her galactic eyes filled with a profound sense of purpose. You hold the key of worlds, though you do not yet know its meaning. The baby reaches out, and his small fingers touch her outstretched hand. The moment of contact is explosive. Light bursts from the point of connection, and a whirlwind of memories erupts around them. Not just their own, but the memories of entire worlds, of forgotten faces, of songs sung at the dawn of creation. The baby does not cry out, he simply absorbs it all. When the torrent of visions subsides, the keeper's expression is solemn. The gates awaken. She says, "Wonders and shadows, move closer." The winged horse trembles again, a deep, resonant shudder running through its powerful body. "We must choose our side," it whispers urgently. Now, the baby looks up, from the keeper to the horse, then to the sky of shattered dreams. A soft glow spreads across his face, an expression of pure, silent understanding. He knows, he understands the choice that must be made, the weight of the balance he now holds. And as if in response to his newfound awareness, a black wind rises, howling through the dreamscape. And with the wind come voices, whispers at first, then a growing chorus, hundreds, then thousands, then millions of voices, all murmuring the same two words, the child. The child. The winged horse instinctively shields the baby with its vast wings, creating a pocket of calm amidst the rising storm of voices. "Do not look," the horse whispers, its voice filled with a primal dread. Not yet, but the baby is not afraid. He gently pushes the wing aside and turns his head, his glowing eyes seeking the source of the whispers. The instant he looks, the voices stop. A silence falls, so absolute and profound it feels heavier than any sound. And then, in the dark sky above, it forms. An enormous eye. It is ancient, cold, and filled with a terrible, dispassionate curiosity. It is an eye made of pure shadow, yet it sees all. A new voice, deeper and colder than all the others, echoes through the silence, seeming to come from the eye itself. The child sees me. The keeper of the veils raises a hand, her form radiating a power that pushes back against the encroaching dread. "Withdraw," she commands, her soft voice cutting through the oppressive silence. It is not time. With a deep, guttural rumble that shakes the very foundation of this realm, the Eye of Shadows dissolves back into the darkness. The winged horse kneels before the baby, its posture one of utter fealty. "You are the one they wait for," it says, its voice filled with awe, "the one who will unite or break the worlds." In response, the baby laughs again. But this time, the laugh is not just innocent. It is powerful. As the sound leaves his lips, a wave of pure white light bursts from him, spreading across the sky, momentarily freezing the entire world in a tableau of brilliant illumination. The keeper watches, a faint, knowing smile on her lips. "The choice will be his," she says softly, as if to herself, "when the hour comes." As she speaks, the light recedes. The shattered stars begin to drift once more. The normal, soft light of the dreamscape returns. The horse rises and steps closer, its earlier fear replaced by a renewed sense of purpose. It looks down at the child, now resting peacefully in his cradle of light. "Are you ready?" the horse asks gently, to continue. The baby says nothing, but simply rests his head against the horse's powerful neck, a gesture of complete calm and trust. Together they rise once more, leaving the keeper and the humming trees behind. They ascend toward an endless horizon, a future painted in strokes of both shadow and light. The journey has only just begun.